Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 4. We got Balder and Sean down here on the surface of Laythe. I had intended to walk over to see some interesting sights, but then I realized that's a long walk, so I changed my mind. And we're just going to get back into the ship and leave, if we can. I mean, I should rephrase that. We're going to get back into the ship and attempt to leave. That's more accurate. Okay. So let's get back into the ship, and we'll get Sean on board. Alright, come on board, Sean. Alright, so this is a two-stager. Two-stage takeoff. So, what that means is, I should be able to take off, use what Delta V I can, dump this stage, and then hopefully have enough Delta V to get into orbit. I am not that optimistic at this point about that happening. I'm going to rearrange some stuff here. Okay, ready for launch in 3, 2, 1, launch. Oh yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah. So, Balder and Sean, prepare to start a new life on Laythe. At least until we can get you a rescue. Alright, we're going to switch to the Jool exploration ship. The rest of us can successfully go home. We don't need you guys. We don't need you guys to be with us in order for us to go home. So, now we need to set a course for Kerbal. How are we going to do that? I don't know. I have not looked up anything about ideal transfers from Laythe to Kerbin. Should we go back to Jool first? What should we do? I don't know. So, we're just going to try to set up a few maneuver nodes, and then we'll see what we can do to fine tune it here in just a moment. So what is a transfer angle of minus 767? That makes no sense. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what that sounds wrong. That there is no 767 degrees. So space for you. All right, so here we go. We are going to we could either orbit here in the system, or we can orbit out of the system, but we're going to be orbiting until we are in the proper alignment. Whoops. Go ahead and burn. And we're going to get this guy out of the system of Jool and into the Soul sphere of influence, and then we will go from there, I guess. Alright, so goodbye to Sean and Balder. It was their intent to stay there all along. Sure it was. And they're going to stay and study Laythe, and hopefully send us back some regular transmissions about how wonderful it is and how we should set up a colony there. In the meantime, we are going to escape out to our new trajectory here. And I'm going to set up a new maneuver node here. And I'm going to see if we can burn retrograde until we get to an intersection with Kerbin's orbit. And there we go. And yes, it will take a few orbits. Alright, that's okay. So, that's another 270 Delta V. Let's go ahead and warp up to that. Alright. Bye-bye, Jool. Bye-bye, Sean and Balder. Bye. Alright, so now we're going to do this secondary burn. And we're going to get into an intersection with Kerbin's orbit. And hopefully not have to wait too many years before we have an intersection. Or an encounter, rather, because we already have the intersection. It's just a really far away one. Alright, so we have now burned. And it's time to get an encounter, I hope, with Kerbin. Let's see. Oh god, that's going to be so many orbits. That is so many orbits. 124 years. So long. Oh, lordy. So what can we do differently? What can we do differently? I guess let's fly to our periapsis and see if we can set up a node here. What would it take to bring us in? A few hundred? Oh wait, look at that. I'm getting some intersections as I burn there. Looky there. Got one right there. Alright, so let's see if we can fine tune that. Boom. You're seeing it. Okay, and that's only 2 years. That's not bad. Where is the planet currently? Right here. It's hard to see because of all the unidentified flying objects or whatever. Asteroids. Let's turn those off. And focus view. Okay. Alright, so we are coming in pretty high and nasty. Let's see if we can clean that up a little bit. Right there, and then I can fine tune that. 405 delta V. That's half of what we have left. But it will get us a pretty good encounter, and I think we can fine tune it from there. Alright, here we go. We are going to quick save it, and then we are going to go for this maneuver node. For 2 years. A whopping 11, almost 12,000 meters per second. Whoa! We are zooming. Alright, here we go. So let's get ready to do this burn. It is a small 1 minute burn. This will get our orbit down just a little bit. Just enough so that we have an encounter with Kerbin, the next orbit around. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and burn. So the trick is going to be, how are we going to manage to land with only 500 delta V left, or 400? Hopefully we don't burn up in the atmosphere, because we're going to do an aero capture. That's right, 11,000 meters per second aero capture. Okay, here we go. Let's get this lined up and stop. Oops. Okay. So it looks like we do have a capture there. Let's go up to our apoapsis and add a maneuver. And let's see if we can dial this in so that we get a nice aero capture here. Let's see. Let's bring this in a little bit. There we go. I don't care where. Let's dial that in a little. If we can, obviously, if we can get in at 90 degrees, that would be helpful. Okay. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Beautimus. The beauty we behold right now is astounding. 30,000 might be a bit much. 48 might be a bit much, but we're going to try it. I'm going to do a quick save. And we're going to try to do this burn here. It's only in 1 year. It's a tiny burn. Alright. We are ready to do our burn. And this is just a tiny little burn. Teeny tiny little burn. Just a baby burn. Just a little baby burn. Just to clean up our orbit. There we go. Let's see what we got. Still a little bit much. Alright, let's see if I can... Whoop, 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 whoop. Yep, a little bit too much there. Okay, let's go back this way just a little. See if we can pop it out just a little. I mean, even with a tiny little nuclear engine here, it's like it's too much. Okay, so let's go back to retrograde. See if we can dial it in a little bit. Turn the thrust down immensely so that we can hopefully dial this into an aero capture here. There we go. Let's go 55 again. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Woo! Quick save. Alright, here we go. We are ready for our return to Kerbin if we can live through it. That's a big if. Alright, here we go. I know those hitchhiker pods are not very powerful. Are not very heat resistant, rather. Alright, here we go. We're going to try it. Another year. Almost 2 years. Alright, we're going to be coming in at the ludicrous speed of... Oh, that's not too bad. It's showed 12,000, but I guess now that we've entered the sphere of influence of Kerbin, it has slowed us down quite a bit. So that's not bad. Alright. So, 2,500 is way better than 12,000. Alright, so... There's home sweet home. We can see it. I've been noticing that all my contracts have been expiring, but that's okay. I don't care about them. We just want to bring our boys and girls home. Back to Kerbin. Back to their old lives. They've been on this mission for 10 years. And Sean and Balder are obviously still there. So, yeah. Pretty crazy stuff. Good thing Kerbals don't die. That's all I can say about that. Alright, so I don't care where we land. We're just going to land somewhere and hopefully don't die. So here we come. We are still coming in a pretty good little clip, but we got a pretty decent heat shield on this thing, as long as the hitchhiker doesn't blow up. That's all I'm worried about, is that hitchhiker blowing up. Alright, here we go. Probably should retract that antenna, but that's okay. We're going to dump all of it, probably. Retract it. Oh, look at that. It survived the retraction. It's amazing. That's amazing. Alright, coming in at a steady 4,000 meters per second. That's pretty good. Pretty good. We're going to just bring her on in here. Now, we probably should go ahead and just detach our engine. I wanted to go ahead and burn up our fuel first, if we could. Because this will probably take more than one pass. I don't think our... I don't think 54 is enough for aero capture to landing. But it will slow us down quite a bit here. Let's see what we got. It's not even in orbit yet. Okay. About even with Duna. Okay. So it's not over yet, boys. Not over yet. And we're back in space. I'm gonna save that last little bit. We're gonna go up to our apoapsis, and we're gonna burn retrograde. Did we lose our intersection with Kerbin? Yes, we did. Darn. Alright, so I'm going to make a small, minor adjustment to our trajectory here, so that we go ahead and get into a terminal capture of Kerbin here. So let's see what we can do with that. Alright. Right now it's at 54,000. Let's see if we can bring that in just a little. Stress limiter down to about 10%. Alright. We're going to go in about 32. That should be a terminal arrow capture right there. Alright, so I'm going to do another quick save, and we are going to go for it again. Alright. Whoa! We made it. Okay, here we go. We are going to try this again. Only this time, no leaving Kerbin. This is it. It's Kerbin or burn. Alright, here we go. Are we ready, Kerbals? Are you ready for this? I think we are. Let's get in that atmosphere. Get in that atmosphere. Here we go. We've hit Atmo. And I'm going to go ahead and start my burn at 1 minute. Time to periapsis. And that should help a little. We're probably going to have to end up detaching this thing sooner this time around, because we're going to be coming in a lot hotter. We're hitting that hot atmosphere. And I am spinning like a spin top. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. Nothing blow. We are spinning as fast as we can to try to keep us from blowing up. It's not looking good. Those radioisotopes, they're getting really hot. Okay. Something blew. Probably the antenna. It's all gonna blow here pretty soon. Okay, I just want to use up all my fuel if I can before I eject it. Oh boy. Oh boy. And come on, Junior. Oh, we're back on the rise again. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and detach that. This should slow us down a lot faster. And we are definitely not going back out into space this day. Definitely not. Bye-bye. That will, maybe. But hopefully it will burn up eventually. Should. Okay. Yeah, we're landing. Where are we gonna land? Where are we gonna land? Out in the ocean. We might make it to land. I don't know. Still going pretty quick. Are any of these drogue chutes? Or are they all just? I guess it doesn't matter. Just pop them. That's radial mount, drogue chutes, regular pose chutes, regular parachute. Okay, so the middle ones are the drogue chutes, looks like. Yeah, They will be the first to pop. As soon as we slow down enough. Alright, so we got a couple of Kerbals who are going to live on Laythe. And, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think I had some experiments I was supposed to set up on Laythe, wasn't I? I can do that after we land. Might as well do it. Set up our experimental gear. Our surface experiments. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I forgot to do that last episode. But good thing we didn't take off then, huh? Yeah. I did it all on purpose. See, it's a plan. It's a grand plan. See? Don't question. Don't question the genius that's going on up in here. It's too profound. It is too profound to even contemplate. Alright, enough of that nonsense. Let's go. This looks familiar, doesn't it? Does to me. Same ugly texture that we see on Laythe. Alright, last 100 meters. We're going to slowly float to the surface. And gentle touchdown. The heroes have returned after 10 years and 63 days. Freaking fantastic. Alright. Nash is level 5. Ryland's level 5. Sweeney's level 5. Sagan and Han are both level 4. Awesome. Awesome job. So, what is in this plan for the future? I would love to put together a huge ship in orbit of Kerbin, fly to the Jool system, and begin to colonize Laythe. That's my plan. How long I will continue towards that plan, who knows? I am a fickle lad. I am a fickle lad. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, smash that like button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Going up beyond the air in this crazy rocket fair. Now I'm at the apogee. Uh-oh, now comes gravity. Is Kerbin really a big sphere? Will it simply disappear? Now I don't see a flat earth, but I've known it since my birth. There are complications, no delta V. I gotta make it to the KSC. Jeb done burn up all his stash. I gotta help him not to crash. Complications, no delta V. I gotta make it to the KSC. Jeb already popped his shoots. Think I'm gonna puke. Gravity, no escaping. Gravity, gravity, no escaping. Not for free, ships fall down. Hit the ground. Make an angry sound every time. these rocks, makes the surface look like pox. Complications, no Delta V. Hope we make it to the KSC. Jeb done burn up all his stash. I gotta help him not to crash. Complications, no Delta V. We gotta make it to the KSC. Jeb already popped his shoots. Think I'm gonna puke. Gravity, no escaping. Gravity. Gravity, no escaping. Not for free, just fall down. Hit the ground, make an angry sound every time orbits on around.